ate a tomato here on this little piece of property. And that's kind of how it started. Is I was growing a few varieties, and then I grew a few more varieties, and I grew some more tomatoes. I had to make more and more friends, holy buckets. I had so many tomatoes. And some people offered to buy them, and other people told them, and so it grew on its own that way. It's different than in the spring, for sure. At this time of year, this is the off season, so there's not a lot going on in here. There's usually those benches covering all this with plants sitting on both sides. But once that's gone, then I open this up and throw in a few plants in here. And then later in the season, I can close it up when it gets too cold. Then I can extend the season a little bit and keep picking maybe till late November. So why tomatoes? Well, when I was a young kid, this 10-year-old, growing them, that was cool, and they were good to eat right there in the garden. And I could grow them and have good success with it, and they were interesting, and I discovered more and more. So here's the garden, and here's tomato land. Yeehaw! By the time I was a grown-up, I've been to the farmers markets in Minneapolis and such, and saw different kinds and brought them back and saved the seed and grew more of them, and I have some of those guys tucked in here too. There's a few ripe ones here and there coming along. They require a certain sort of environment, and I can provide that environment, and I'm pretty good at doing that. And I've learned their requirements, what to avoid, and there's a lot of worlds within tomatoes that yet to be found.